What's up, everybody? This is Jordan.
This is Mike.
And in case you were wondering, we are still very confused. We also thank you for listening to the Still Confused podcast. Today's episode is very special. We will cover country pride, Venmo, military time, and scentless soap and shampoo.
Yes.
Obviously, we also have our head scratcher of the week. Mike, you're going to cover that one later, aren't you?
Yes, I will.
Okay, great. So, how are you, man?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, too.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
This is episode 2, season 2.
Nothing like these Michelobs.
Yeah, we've been drinking Michelob Ultras recently.
Trying to watch our figure.
Yes, 2.6 carbs.
96 cals.
Yeah, we were saying how
95.
we'd do a pretty good commercial for those.
Yeah,
for
just
those
like
guys.
smiling, being
Right.
like, they're still good.
Okay, so I'm going to lead it off with something that I'm confused about, right?
Yeah, please.
And the first is like country pride,
Okay.
right? Like, I feel like...
Any country or America?
No, like America. Like right now, America, like... Are you proud? Like, no one wears an American t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just wake up and say, you know what, today I'm going to wear an American t-shirt.
Well, I think there's still certain parts of the country that do. I think a lot of the
It's like part of the
states do,
wardrobe, but like I just feel like there's a lot of
No,
people
it's gone
out
very
there.
downhill. It's gone very downhill.
For example, other countries I feel like are so proud.
Brazil, bro. Have you ever seen a Brazilian guy in the airport?
They are
decked out.
They are
soccer.
literally the most proud country, and I
Yeah.
just think of us here in America. I just don't get it. This guy had Brazilian socks. He had the shirt and everything. Like, I think that it's a very common outfit there.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm proud to be an American.
Me
for
too.
Sure, but I do think it's a sensitive time. There's been a lot that
Yeah,
is,
but
like,
forget the
gone
time. I'm
on.
just talking about being and like from that country. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
I feel like Italians, they wear Italian shirts sometimes.
Italians or look, I think that what I remember when we were growing up, I feel like it was like a big thing. Like I feel like everybody had like the Old Navy American
You're right.
flag shirt.
You're right.
I just feel like in recent years, unfortunately, it has gone really downhill.
Yes.
I think some warranted, some people are, in my opinion, are being a little dramatic, maybe.
Dramatic.
But then it's like, oh, it's easy for him, to say that. I don't want to get myself in trouble.
Yeah, but anyway, this
yeah.
really sparked it because I was sitting in an airport. I love saying
You're always sitting in an
I
airport.
travel a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm in an airport a lot. And
Yeah.
so when I'm standing in line, I was in TSA pre-check, and in front of me, this guy had like 4 check carry-ons. I didn't see anyone else, so he's either paying for them or I don't know what was going on.
Yeah,
but he was definitely going to get stopped. Yeah. You have 2 bags you're allowed. Anyway, he's decked out in all Brazilian gear. He's got the shorts, he's got the shoes, he's got the socks.
And we still have
He's got a
those.
hat.
There's still
he's got
dudes
his
that
bag
wear
had
the-
a Brazil. He was Brazilian themed, and like I doubt he was playing for a national team. Like it's not like he
Just
was
standing
like
in the
on the
pre-check
soccer
line.
team or like on the Brazilian chess team, and he was like going
Brazilian
to
chess
going to
team.
travel, but you
Yeah.
got to represent. I
Yeah.
guarantee he's just a common Samaritan.
I'm sure you're right.
They don't do that here, dude.
There are still people
I don't
here,
get it.
dude. If
Why?
if you go to rural Louisiana or Oklahoma or whatever, there's definitely
Not down here in
rural-
Miami. I'm just saying.
No, Miami's different. But you see,
They don't even
it's
sell
what it is.
American T-shirts. Like I can't even buy someone that's cool. Like still have to go to Old Navy if I want to get some American
Old Navy
gear.
has the classic OG.
Like
just
why? Anyway.
Yeah.
So
no, I know.
country pride.
I know.
That
yeah.
was the first thing that I'm still very
right,
confused
well-
about.
Yeah.
And so now you have this is an app that you're confused about.
No, I'm not confused about the app Venmo. What I was talking to my wife about this. Like, okay, so there was a scenario a while ago where like I paid for something and some people like had to Venmo me or whatever. Not a lot of money. Not like an amount that they had to like get.
What were you doing?
We were just out.
You were out.
And I paid like on my card for everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And always just like confuse me so much. Like when it's so someone sends me a Venmo, or if they put it on their card, I know I owe them the money. I hit the button. It's a button on the phone. Like I press pay. Then there's so many people that just like wait they just like don't.
They don't
hit
do it right
they
away.
Just like don't hit it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
It just
one thing if
sits.
it's like I'm Venmo requesting you like $5,000 and you
Sits.
gotta like allocate it.
Right.
But it's like, dude, it's $100. And by
Yes.
the way, if you're not in a position to be able to Venmo someone $100 that quickly, then you like honestly.
Well, I'll tell you what I did.
You shouldn't be
when
out.
I didn't have any money, Mike, I just turned my notifications off. So when I
so
checked,
you're one of these people.
well, no, it depends. I didn't have any money, and
Then you shouldn't be doing
but
that.
I still sometimes check my Venmo, and there's like 4 or 5 notifications. It's like beer $32. Like.
Dude, so you're who I'm talking about.
But I don't realize because my notifications
No, but
are off.
you owe them.
I didn't have any money.
You know you didn't.
And I didn't want to
you
get
didn't,
the
like,
pressure.
Black out and not go out for beers. You know you owe the person the money.
But I didn't check it, so
no, but
it
what's
doesn't
the
mean.
fuck checking it in real time?
I know I owe the
I'm
money.
paying the bill.
I have
right.
cash.
We're standing together.
I'll give
okay,
you
well,
cash.
if you give me cash, I'm not sending you a Venmo.
I never have cash. I have cash right now. I've been using it so much.
I love cash.
Just using cash.
But okay,
how much do I owe you?
Neither here nor there. I'm saying if you don't give me cash,
yes,
I send you a Venmo.
Okay,
we're standing together.
Right.
You just pretend it doesn't exist and keep.
No, it's not that
pocket?
I pretend. I don't know it's there.
Bro, I'm talking about in real time.
Real time.
In real time.
I owe you money.
I'm closing the tab.
I owe you money.
I'm closing the tab. You go, okay, shoot me a Venmo.
Yeah.
Okay, but
right.
I guess I'm just so confused.
No one can ever
like,
find me on
that
Venmo.
way.
The whole process.
Yeah, I know. It's you standing
more
like the process.
No one can ever find me.
When someone sends me a Venmo, I click the button.
Right.
If some people make it sound,
scan the QR
sound
code.
like you're going down
do
the
you search, hey, what's your name? And it's like my first name.
No,
and it's like dash, my last name. Like, what is that?
No, to mitigate risk,
What's the
I type the
dash
phone
under?
number.
Mitigate. No, but sometimes you have to type the
Mitigate
phone
risk
number
of sending it
anyway.
to the wrong
You have to
person.
type the phone number anyway. It's like, are you sure you want to Venmo this guy $17?
With that saying, if they
What's
don't
his
know
phone number?
if they don't know the contact,
What's his last 4? That's what they say.
Don't get off the subject. I can't believe that you are one of those people.
It's not that I'm one of those
Honestly,
people.
you're the convict.
I will do it right away if I knew it.
That's what I'm so confused on, bro. How do you not know it?
I do.
We're out to dinner.
It's just like
you didn't put your card down.
I'm just saying
I put my card down.
We go to dinner.
You know that I paid for it.
Look, I'm saying we go to dinner, right? And I owe you money.
Correct.
Because you paid for dinner, right? But then let's say I'm on my phone and it's like, hey, great seeing you. Great time last night.
But then you wake up the next morning and you're like, oh, I didn't pay for dinner.
Out of mind.
Mike did.
It's not on my notifications. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because you weren't the one that paid.
So I just think next time you don't think someone's paying you right away, ask them if their notifications are on. Because if they are, then that's deliberate. Let's talk about those people.
I just think it's fascinating
with the notifications
to me. Any people.
you owe them money.
There's been like bachelor parties I've been on, stuff like that.
Do you keep a balance?
I've been organizing it and like.
Do you keep a Venmo balance?
No, I don't keep a Venmo.
You never keep a balance?
I'm a lunatic with notifications and
Venmoing
balances.
People, so I always keep a little balance. But it's the worst is when like you have like $50 and you owe someone $60, and then I still have to take it from my bank account.
Right,
like it's not like I could use the
$10.
$50 credit and then just take 10 from my bank account. It's like all or none with Venmo. So I always have an absurd amount, especially when fantasy comes around and I got all these dues. Commissioner for a league, I owe people leagues, this and that. I got this balance like $1,000.
If I owe someone money, I pay it.
Okay.
And if I'm not in a position to be able to pay the amount that I owe them, I don't do the activity in the first place.
Really?
100%.
Well, if you don't have the money.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. There's people out here
that
are just doing it regardless of whether they have the money or not.
Venmo scammers.
Anyway. We can go on to the next topic.
No,
something that's always really confusing.
I know that is
why
confusing.
why do it if
right.
you can't afford it, and if you can afford it, what benefit do you get out of just letting it sit? Why are you letting it sit?
Maybe you don't want. Maybe they don't want to pay you right away.
What does that mean?
Maybe they don't want you to have the money.
Is it not going to be $100 in a week from now?
Maybe they're just weren't satisfied with the dinner, and they're just like, I'll pay you delayed. The appetizer.
I hate having to remind someone.
That's the worst. Well, you have to remind on Venmo, and people do that by notifications. But it's
like
I hear it.
It's like, hey man, great time last night. You mind shooting me that Venmo?
Yo, Venmo.
Do you mind Venmoing me, bro?
I just like emphasizing an old message, where it's
do that, the exclamation mark. Yeah.
So
all right.
Venmo.
Next topic.
The next topic is also something that I think. Hold on, I need to take a sip of beer.
Oh, is it me or your topic? It's a good sip. It's a nice healthy sip.
I don't know if anyone heard that, but that was a nice sip right there. So the next topic, I'm pretty sure, was you're going to be talking about military time.
Oh, this is super quick. I was out with my buddy, your buddy too, from work, and his wife. Her phone is on military time. It was like we were out. It was like 2011, and I was just like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, what do you? Because here's where I'm the most confused with military time. You have to translate it.
Correct.
To the time.
Right.
So what's the point?
That's
Cut out the middleman.
I mean, unless you're just like reading it and you're so good with math.
Well, you're in the military.
But every time
you're
I look
in the
at
military, it's an exception.
So you think people in the military look at 2101 and they're like, so what is it, 921 minus 9?
I think with them it's automatic. I think they're just like, oh, it's 9:15.
Right.
But like a normal person is like,
no,
oh,
I don't think they think it's 9:15.
You think they just think it's
21:15.
Fair. If you're in the military, we're not talking about
it. That's just what it is.
God bless, and it's fair.
You reported 0600 hours.
I'm talking about just the everyday person that like operates in military time.
Report to camp, 1800 hours.
I don't know. I definitely don't need to drag that topic on. It was just something that crossed my mind.
No, I get it. There's a few people I know who use military time, and I still don't know.
One buddy of mine like loves military time.
Right.
Yeah.
I just never woken up at 3 a.m. and been like, is it p.m. or a.m.? Right? Like military time, every hour has its own unique number. You know what I mean? Like it's not like that shares, like 3 p.m. shares every day. 3 p.m. a.m., you know?
Right.
So military time, it's every time has its own time.
Okay. All right. What was your...
My last topic right here is scentless soap and shampoo.
Scentless?
Scentless, like with no smell.
Like I know like moisturizers that are scentless.
Let me just rewind into my headset. This is why I started getting confused about this. I needed shampoo, right? And my fiance bought me shampoo online. She said, oh my God, I didn't realize that I got you scentless shampoo. Because I asked for one with no preservatives, you know, my hair. I want to make sure it's still going to be there later on. And so I don't want to use like crazy fucking shit in my hair. So here's what came to me, right? People use scentless hand soap. Correct? People use it. And a lot of it is because, I'm allergic, right? To what? All scents? What are you allergic to?
Maybe
Number
like
one.
The chemicals they use.
Number two, if your hand smells and you use a scentless soap, wouldn't your hand still smell?
Yeah, I don't think it's about their hand smelling. I think it's like, I need to disinfect.
See, that's the thing that I'm confused about. Is that, are you just so willing to use shampoo and soap for its pure reason that you don't even care about the smell? Because it is just gunky and sticky. It's like cum. It literally is like you're putting in your hair. You're putting in your hair. There's bubbles everywhere, and there's no smell. Like, what if your hair smelled? And then you use scentless.
It would probably still get the smell out, dude, because it's cleaning it.
But I don't know about that.
I've never heard of scentless shampoo. You'll have to show me. We're at your house.
Literally, I'll go pull it out right now.
Yeah.
She's like, I bought it by accident. It's like, how do you even buy scentless shampoo by accident? It asks you, like, it's part of the scent.
Right, like you
Mystic Breeze.
Yeah, you sniff it before. I mean, something that's always confused me is like the 3-in-1s.
Oh, 3-in-1s.
How is it conditioner, shampoo, body wash, and face wash at the same fucking time?
Those always smell great.
Yeah, but I don't understand how it's conditioned.
That's why I don't want to use it.
By nature, aren't conditioner and shampoo two different things?
Correct.
The shampoo takes the oil out.
Correct. Is that what it does?
Yeah, well, I think, like, you know how your hair, if you don't wash it for a while, it's, like, greasy and oily?
Yeah.
Yeah, so shampoo, like, I think is supposed to neutralize, like, the natural oils that grow in your hair.
Oh, man.
And then conditioner is supposed to, like
make it silky smooth.
Yeah, like re-add it or something like that.
Like Scrappy Coco from Zohan. I just want to make you silky smooth.
But, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of wild. But anyway.
So the scentless shampoo, very confusing to me.
Okay,
I just started to think, besides me, who got it by accident, who's buying scentless shampoo, number one. And number two, if you're using scentless hand soap and your hand smells, let's say you got some Cheeto fuzz on it, right? You wiped your armpit, you got some BO on it, right? I mean, sometimes you wash it, it doesn't always come off. Your hand, you can still smell your finger to your nose.
Right.
And it stinks. And if you use the scentless soap, what is it doing?
I think it would ultimately still get rid of the bad smell and just leave you more neutral.
I'm not exactly sure.
One person, we'll finish this topic. One person I think I know who would maybe use that. It's like my mom. My mom is very, very sensitive to like sweet smells.
Right. She
gets a migraine and a headache. Like like Febreze cologne. None
sure.
Of that. So like maybe. I mean, I don't think she's ever used it. But I'll have to ask. I mean, maybe.
You have to ask. No, and for her that's understood. But there's a scent for everything. There's mild now. There's this. I mean, you can get scented everything.
I feel like
anything.
there's no such thing as truly scentless. Like that Cetaphil face wash. It says it's scentless, but it's not. It still has a scent.
Right, and it stinks. It smells like chemicals or some bullshit. I don't like the fucking taste. I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell of it.
I don't like eating my hands.
I don't like eating the soap. It's not good. And also, to bring this back, my favorite hand soap is the Dial with the little Nemos, the little
gold,
fish, the little gold
classic
fish.
Gold. Yeah.
Yes, that is my favorite smelling hand soap. I will wash. Let me just put it to you this way: if I go to the bathroom, okay, and I see that hand soap, I'm washing them 100% of the time. Because you cannot tell me you wash your hands every time.
You usually don't have like a plethora of options.
I'm just saying. You're in a random bathroom,
right?
Gas station bathroom. You have to just go take a piss real quick, right?
Yeah.
How many? 100% of the time you're washing your hands?
When I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
100% when you go to take a piss in a gas station?
Oh, just a piss? If I don't touch anything, I'm in a rush. Sometimes I'll just zip out of there.
Okay.
But most of the time, I feel like it's a even when like my hands don't get touched, it's like the checkpoint of which I get to like wash my hands throughout the day.
I understand.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in a rush, I'm in a gas station, I don't touch anything, I see that Goldfish Dial soap.
You're just doing it.
I'm washing my hands because I love the smell.
Okay.
So if you don't fucking use scented soap, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
Okay. Anyway.
You have a head scratcher of the week.
I do have a head scratcher of the week.
What's scratching your head, Mike? Tell us. What is so scratchy?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
How does this guy keep doing it? And here's what I'll add before we open it up to discussion. The part I'm the most confused about with this fucking guy, I mean, first of all, hats off. I think it's the most impressive run, arguably ever. There's the Jeter run, but it's a little bit different.
Jeter run, DiCaprio, but this is different because those guys were not that Pete Davidson isn't a star, but he's a star because he dates everybody. Like those guys are mega stars. Like Derek Jeter, one of the best shortstops of all time. Of course.
Leo, one of the best actors of all time. Like, those guys are like they're superstars.
You're right.
Pete Davidson,
you're right.
Mediocre comic, right?
It is head scratching.
He's kind of this famous because he keeps hitting like the top of the top of the top.
Yeah.
And here's the thing I'm the most confused about, and then I'll open it up. When he departs from the previous girl.
Oh, Ariana, I thought you meant from like Earth.
No, Ariana.
He's an alien. Yeah. He's going to get that alien pussy.
Like Ariana, Kim, whoever. They have nothing but the nice. It's almost like they refer him and recommend him to the next girl.
Referred, right.
Like Kim was like, he's the most genuine, most amazing, most caring, most generous person ever. And like Ariana was like, he's the best. He's just the best person.
But she also made the Thank You Next song. Thank you.
But that wasn't
next.
Just about him.
I think it was just about
him.
I
think that was more about her and her like life mentality. Journey, not like about Pete.
Just saying.
It's just wild. But I don't know how the guy keeps fucking doing it. Kudos to him.
It's true. It's true. Because Pete Davidson has had this meteoric rise, which has been one for the ages. And he's not only just had A-listers as his girlfriends.
We're talking about.
But we've had like the hottest girls.
We're talking about like 3 out of my 4 like dreamy.
Right, like any random dude. Anyone.
Yeah.
Like Kim Kardashian and Emily Ratajkowski. First of all, how different are those girls?
I mean, dude, the guy
and the guy it doesn't matter.
When I saw first of all, when I saw
he's
the
got
Kim
a shampoo
stuff,
bottle in his pants, dude.
When I saw the Kim stuff,
Scentless.
I was like, no, that has to be fake. There's no way he's dating Kim Kardashian.
It's crazy.
And then that was real.
Yes.
And then when I saw the Emily Ratajkowski stuff, I was like, all right, dude, the memes are getting old.
Right.
Like, this is old.
This is crazy.
And then it's like, no, it's real. There's pictures of it.
It's real.
And it's just like, dude, no one is safe from this guy.
No one's safe.
This guy is like, literally, this guy could not be stopped.
Hide your wife.
This guy just could not be stopped.
Hide your fiance. Pete Davidson is coming.
You know, I took a piss next to him one time.
And how far was he standing from the urinal?
I don't remember. I think it was one of the ones with the dividers. We were actually doing stand up.
He's like against the wall, like 9 feet from the
9 feet away. Yeah, no, he did stand up after me, and I was in the bathroom, and I was like, "Oh, what up? Nice bit." Yeah, that was it. This was a while ago.
Nice bit, not nice dick, right?
No, nice bit.
Bit, B-I-T, because you did stand up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Mike.
Dude, this was great.
That was a good topic. I love
Yeah.
this head-scratching topic. Thank you for listening.
Always. Thank you guys.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Okay, yeah.
And I guess
we'll see you
see you around town.
Week. Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
Peace.